It is 112 degrees in downtown Phoenix. The asphalt is soft, the air is stagnant, and the afternoon sun offers no relief for those working outdoors. Finishing up a 10-hour shift on a commercial build, a worker's body maxes out its ability to cool itself. They collapse just as the shift ends, succumbing to severe heat exhaustion. The employer was aware of the extreme heat hazard all week, but failed to provide additional shade or mandatory rest periods. This negligence triggers an immediate willful violation investigation by OSHA. In the eyes of regulators, a heat-related fatality is never an unpredictable accident. It is the final step in a documented chain of employer negligence. The absence of a specific federal heat standard is frequently mistaken for a legal loophole that protects companies from liability. Enforcement actually relies on Section 5A1 of the Occupational Safety and Health Act, the General Duty Clause. This clause grants OSHA the power to cite any employer who fails to protect workers from recognized hazards, and heat is universally classified as a known workplace danger. This chart shows the baseline of the crisis: 2,200 reported illness cases and 30 official deaths recorded every year. The reality is much grimmer. Thousands of incidents go unrecorded because workers hide their symptoms out of fear of retaliation or lost wages. Relying on standard injury reporting creates a false sense of security, leaving management blind to the catastrophic legal and financial liabilities building on their worksites. Extreme heat triggers a rapid mechanical failure of the body's internal cooling systems, progressing through 4 distinct biological stages. Stage 1 manifests as heat cramps. As the body loses critical sodium and electrolytes, muscles spasm, signaling cooling capacity is maxed out. Stage 2 is heat exhaustion, marked by heavy sweating and the onset of cognitive impairment. A worker may feel dizzy and nauseous, but will often push through the shift unless an observer intervenes. When core temperature hits 104 degrees, the body enters Stage 3, heat stroke. Sweating stops completely, leaving a 30-minute window before permanent tissue damage occurs. The failure continues later. In Stage 4, exertional rhabdomyolysis occurs. Muscle tissue breaks down, releasing myoglobin proteins. These proteins flood the bloodstream and destroy the kidneys days after exposure. Initial recovery is often followed by sudden, fatal deterioration. Heat illness is a physiological timer that employers are legally obligated to stop before it starts. Biological failure for the worker translates directly into financial failure for the employer. In 2021, a California agricultural contractor left workers in 102-degree heat without shade or water. The resulting hospitalizations led to a $240,000 willful violation. On a 115-degree workday in Nevada, a roofer reached a 104.5-degree core temperature. Ignoring prior heat safety citations led to a direct life-threatening emergency. The consequences were exponential: a $301,000 fine and a referral to the Department of Justice for potential criminal charges. Heat stress is a pervasive indoor hazard as well. In Virginia, a worker was dispatched to a maintenance space where indoor temperatures reached 135 degrees. The worker suffered heat stroke followed by rhabdomyolysis, resulting in an immediate $112,000 OSHA fine for the facility operator. OSHA uses these massive 6-figure fines and criminal referrals to forcefully penalize employers who fail to respect the biological realities of heat exposure. Heat illness and the resulting OSHA citations are 100% preventable through a structured compliance framework. Tier 1 involves engineering controls. Employers must provide 8 to 10 square feet of shade per worker. They must objectively monitor temperatures with WBGT meters and supply continuous cold water. Tier 2 requires administrative controls. Managers must enforce strict rest breaks, shift heavy labor away from peak sun hours, and implement a week-long acclimatization schedule for all new hires. Tier 3 is the evaluation of PPE. Heavy protective gear must be replaced with breathable fabrics, sun shields, or active cooling vests to reduce the thermal burden on the body. These 3 tiers represent the only proven blueprint for protecting personnel and the company's financial health. Compliant employers experience 0 heat incidents. Non-compliant operations constantly gamble with millions of dollars and human lives. Can your crew recognize the signs of heat stroke before it's too late? In the aftermath of a worker collapse, that is the first question an OSHA investigator will ask the supervisor. Subscribe to HSEStudy for the case studies and regulatory blueprints required to keep your workforce alive and your company off the inspection list.